Yeah, you know, judging by this title, I already know I'm finna get a lot of hate for this video. But that's cool. I mean, I don't fuck with half of y'all anyway, so it don't make me no difference. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Paraphrase. Yeah, I know. Once again, I've been gone from YouTube for a little minute. Life. This year life been throwing me a curveball like every day. So, just dealing with my own stuff. So, but anyways, let's get to the topic for today: fake black revolutionaries and spiritual gurus. When you talk about revolution and black revolution and anything that entails, your mind might go to the what's known as the conscious black community. The topic for today is about how a lot of these cats in the conscious community, they not really about their life that they talk about. They're what's known as clout chasers, or also what's known as triple P's, punks perpetrating for pussy. A lot of us, we talk about, how we gotta protect a black woman, how we gotta uplift a black woman. The truth is, a lot of us, a lot of people in the conscious community don't value the black woman. They only value the black woman as far as their need of the black woman, in terms of, sexual pleasure. It's 2020 now, and they can't handle a black woman, being, independent of them. They feel like their women should always just rely on them to be provided for. Because see, when a woman is not in a position to, financially take care of herself, then a lot of times she has to depend on somebody, it could be her boyfriend, her husband, or whatever, for him to provide for her. And it's a new day and age, and it's like a lot of women nowadays are not putting up, with our shit no more. And I applaud them for that. In fact, I encourage that. But see, y'all really are trying to, bash women for wanting to do right by themselves when a lot of y'all not even doing right by them. And you just want her to cook, clean, have babies, and basically, give you sex whenever you want. You don't really want to see, your woman level up. You don't want to see your woman thrive. You don't even want to see your woman be happy. You think she should just be happy, basically, being a slave to you, if we're being honest. Ever since I kind of been around a lot of cats in the conscious community, which, don't get me wrong, a lot of them are solid. A lot of them really are about the life that they talk about, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them are just a bunch of frauds and fakes and phonies. A lot of y'all don't really value black women. And y'all wonder why so many black women as of late have been feeling like, black men suck at protecting black women. You know what? The truth is, we do. I mean, as much as I don't want to admit it, we really do suck at protecting our women. Because a lot of us are the main ones that's, causing harm and hurting our women, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that's out here abusing their women, dudes that, feel like they're entitled to, certain benefits from a woman. Truth is, none of us are entitled to shit. I'm tired of y'all making the good black man look bad. Like, for a black man to, go out and violate a black woman, that is counter-revolutionary. That's backwards. Because that's what we've been bred to do, during slavery. The slave masters, they would turn us against each other. They would literally tear our families apart. You turn us against our women, and, hundreds of years later, we still are at each other's necks. Like, Willie Lynch was a cold motherfucker. I was saying earlier that there are a lot of different groups and cliques in the conscious community. Like I was talking about the hoteps, who are basically the wannabe Egyptians. And then you got like the Black Hebrew Israelites. And then you got the Nation of Islam. And then you got the RBGs, who I think they basically kind of follow the teachings of Marcus Garvey. And then you got like people that are kind of like just into like that new age stuff, like, you know, like crystals and astrology and anything of that nature. And then you got a lot of the cats that, you know, fancy themselves as being like spiritual gurus, but they ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking cult leaders that's, you know, not really about their life, or they just know how to manipulate, you know, they just know how to manipulate people. There's one particular cat who lately has been going by the name of Baba G. Now, I actually kind of know somebody named Baba G, and when I first heard about this story, I was like, Baba G, you know all this? It was actually, my homegirl was actually a part of this man's group at one point, but then she got out, and she exposed him and got trashed for it. When she exposed the dude, I seen what he looked like, and I was like, wait a minute, that ain't Baba G. That ain't the Baba G I know. That's Nature Boy. Now, a lot of y'all know who Nature Boy is. This dude is sick. This dude is a pedophile, and he's a woman beater. The way, I don't know how he does it, but he got a lot of people in his cult. Like, I don't know how he brainwashed them, but he's a sick mastermind with it. You know, I remember seeing a clip of him talking about how, like his son will be breastfeeding, right, while he's actually having sex with his son's mom. And then, like, after he said something about, like after he busts a nut, like, he be letting his son touch his penis. And I'm like, bro, what is you on? You sick. Like, that's pedophilia, man. That's pedophilia. You cannot spin that no other way. That's pedophilia, straight up. And people really following this man, people really believing in this man's false teachings and ideologies. And I'm like, how do y'all not see nothing wrong with this? How do y'all not see, like, what's wrong with what's going on here? Because my homegirl, she was saying a lot of stuff about, like, what really goes on behind closed doors in this man's cult. The whole environment is just toxic. And, you know, there have been multiple women that have left that group, and, you know, some of them have been, you know, beaten when they get caught, or some of them just successfully got away and then exposed them and got trashed for it, like my homegirl did. And the truth is, like, a lot of these conscious cats, a lot of them really are pedophiles on the low, because their understanding is that, like, when a girl, you know, gets old enough to have her period, that's when she officially enters womanhood, even though she's still really a teenager. And I'm like, so y'all really trying to rationalize pedophilia. Y'all trying to find, like, legit reasons to basically violate our daughters. Our daughters who are still learning about their bodies at that age. And a lot of them are, you know, touching on our sons too. Still learning about themselves at that age. It's like they don't even have themselves figured out all the way. And you trying to basically groom them to be, you know, basically sex slaves. We can't have that shit at all. You know I'm finna get a lot of hate for saying this, but let's talk about the so-called Honorable Elijah Muhammad. A lot of y'all know that Elijah Muhammad he was a prominent black leader of the Nation of Islam during the 20th century. I find it crazy that so many people call him honorable when it's a verified fact that he has at least 8 children by 6 teenage girls. Like, what's honorable about that? Where's the honor in that? And then, what's crazy is, like, when Malcolm X, you know, basically exposed him for that, the Nation of Islam turned right around and killed him with the FBI's assistance. And then for you know, Louis Farrakhan to, you know, be calling Malcolm X his brother when he basically praised his death. It's like, man, you a fraud, bro. You a whole fraud out here. I mean, honestly, I'll give him credit. Sometimes Louis Farrakhan, he be saying some stuff that really do be on point, but I can't trust him. I don't trust him at all, because if you call me your brother and then you turn right around and stab me in the back because I exposed somebody for being a pedophile, you're counter-revolutionary. You don't value the black woman. You don't value black girls. You don't value our daughters. You don't value our mothers, our wives. You don't value nobody but yourself. I be seeing some ridiculous stuff, like, from a lot of these, you know, black prominent, you know, well, I wouldn't say black leaders, but so-called black revolutionaries. In one particular cat named, y'all might know him as King Noble. I first heard about King Noble years ago. I think I was in college at the time. And basically, he had went viral for this little video he posted talking about how rape is a revolutionary act by default. In this video, he was basically advocating for black men raping black women, talking about the black woman belongs to the black man. I don't understand how raping somebody is revolutionary. The idea of revolution is something that could benefit a great factor of mankind as a whole. Raping somebody is selfish, sick, and inhumane. That does no good for nobody. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Rape is not a revolutionary act. Rape is a selfish act. It's crazy that people was, like, it was some people that was really agreeing with him. Like, it's like this man is advocating the violation of your mother, your wife, your daughter, and y'all really are following this man's ideology. And you know what's crazy? I find it crazy how somebody like Eldridge Cleaver could be getting so much praise in this day and age when it's a known fact that he was a notorious rapist. Like, he actually stated that, you know, at one point he would practice raping black women so that when it would be time for him to go rape a white woman, like, he felt like raping a white woman was a revolutionary act. Kind of like what King Noble is on. So you feel like raping a white woman is revolutionary, but you had to practice on women that look like your mama, women that look like your wife. You had to practice on them. You had to violate them. You had to mentally scar them in order for you to be able to properly violate a white woman. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. That is some bullshit. If you don't see nothing wrong with violating a black woman or a young black girl, you are not a revolutionary. You are not a quote-unquote spiritual guru. You are an evil, sick, twisted person. I mean, even Louis Farrakhan once said that a nation can rise no higher than its woman, and while I agree with that, it's like, he ain't in no position to be talking about that when he had no problem with Elijah Muhammad messing around with teenage girls. There's a good handful of these cats that I just flat out don't trust. Like, if you really advocate for, you know, a woman just being subservient to you in any capacity, you are counter-revolutionary. You ain't about, you know, seeing your woman, you know, be the best version of herself. You just think her only purpose in life is to serve you and, you know, not be able to serve herself or be able to enjoy her life and take care of herself. Anyways, I'm Paraphrase. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop a dislike if you ain't feeling it. I know a lot of y'all not gonna be feeling it. Tell your homies. If you ain't already heard, my latest mixtape out right now. It's called The Agony of Stagnancy. The link is in the description. Go check it out. It's dope. I'm out. My mama always told me be aware of my surroundings, and what I found is that they don't give a fuck about us. The powers that be, a bunch of cowards to me, making sure that we don't never make it out of the street. Victimized by a system that's designed to keep us down. They kill minorities and just claim to stand their ground, but let it be the other way around. You know I'm getting life without parole. They might even put me down like a mad dog. Shit, they do it on the regular. Come around, slam me on the ground like an animal.